it because so many of you asked me for the Summer Host Pick event, you know, what steam product do I use at home? We see all these steam products, which do I use, which does my wife use? We use the Wagner because it has a stainless steel boiler, because it heats up faster, and because it maintains that temperature. And quite honestly, the pressure is more powerful than any other. We have caused a stir, and now this thing is on fire. Everybody is buying it. I have it back tonight at our lowest price ever, the same price that it was as my Host Pick about 4 weeks ago. We're going to send you every accessory you need. We're going to steam our garments. We're going to steam the floors, any type of floor, basically. We're going to do in the kitchen and in the bathroom. We'll do the glass. We'll do the mirror. We'll do no chemicals. We'll save a fortune, and we will break down and destroy those germs and bacteria. The difference between a good steamer and a great steamer is the technology in it. And Wagner took commercial technology and put it in a system for the home use. Well, I am really thrilled and excited because the amazing, incredible HSN familiar face, Lou Caputo, has arrived, ladies and gentlemen.
Adam.
I'm happy to see you.
How are you, buddy?
How are you?
It's good to see you. I'm good. My arms are tired. I just flew in.
You did just... That was a good one, Lou.
Like that?
I'll use that one next time. Lou, you had to be here for this, though.
Oh, absolutely.
It's
I wouldn't miss it
huge.
for the world.
No.
This is, and I've said this to you before, this is my absolute favorite steamer of all time. And I've been selling steamers for roughly 37 years.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a minute.
Since you were born.
Since I was born, basically. That's right, because I'm 38. But this one is special to me because, first of all, the design on this is amazing. They thought about everything. 8-foot cord on this, or 8-foot hose, I should say. So you've got plenty of reach. It's on wheels, so I don't have to carry it. Love that. But the big deal, and you know this, the stainless steel boiler inside. The pressure makes all the difference. Not to mention the fact that you get every single tool in the world
all
that
of them
ever want to use. You could clean everything from the floor to the ceiling, everywhere in between. And not just that, inside, outside your house, you're going to be amazed at how well this works and what you can do with this.
We're going to get started
Let's
over
do
here
it.
because there's a lot to see.
Right.
If you've ever had a steamer before and been disappointed, you need to try a steamer like this one.
There's a lot of people out there, too. I hear the stories where they've had steamers before and they're like, it was okay.
Right.
You're not going to say that with this one.
Yep.
So, guys, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to empty the water out of this hose, okay? Because it's an 8-foot hose, and what does water, steam do when it cools down? Turns back into water.
Yeah.
So we're just going to empty that out there, and you're going to see it just takes a second to get everything out of the 8-foot hose, just like that. Do it in your sink, your toilet, a bucket, whatever you got lying around. So that's good to go now. Now we've got all beautiful steam coming out of there. I'm going to use the window cleaning attachment on this, and you're going to see, look at that. Look at the quality of the steam that comes out of this, Adam.
Unbelievable.
And every time I do this, I'm obliterated. I promise you I'm back here, but you can't see me. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this. Now, this could be your shower stall. This could be a sliding glass door. But let's say that this was calcium deposits on here. This is lime scale. It's soaked scum. This is going to go down here and just absolutely blast this right off of there. I mean, nothing left behind. And my favorite thing about this right now is I'm not using any chemicals to do this. This is just the water that we drink, is what's in here right now. And the neat thing about that, Adam, is no toxic fumes, no expense because water's free. And look at the beautiful job that did. And in fact, if I look at this now and I go like, you know what? There's a little bit of residue left on here from the water. Boom, just like that. Use that squeegee. And you're done. And again, the power of the steam. I'm going to step away from you for a second. Just so, look at that. Where'd I go? Because there's so much steam coming out of this. It's crazy.
No other steamer has that amount of steam, that volume of steam coming out.
I have never sold one that was this powerful. Same thing I'm going to do. I'm going to empty the water out of the hose again. Because it's a different steamer that I'm using here. And right away, you want to see something crazy? Watch this.
Okay.
Let's see if I can shoot this across the
Whoa!
Look at the distance that you get off of
Unbelievable, Lou.
It's just amazing. So what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about how steam actually works for you, okay? So when you're in your kitchen and we're working on something like the stove that obviously I cooked on and not my wife, Kelly, okay? When you get this burnt-on mess in here, if you don't want to use chemicals, use the steamer. And the minute I pull the trigger on this, because it is steam on demand, watch this. Now what's happening is the heat from the steam is emulsifying any grease that might be on here, any fats. It's just taking care of that. The water that's in here is softening all the things that are on here, all the dirt. And then the steam, that pressure from that stainless steel boiler literally just blew everything off of here. And Adam, just one quick wipe with this and look at how gorgeous that is. But you know what?
Tell me.
I didn't just clean it. I sanitized it.
Now, that's the key difference.
That's the key difference right there when you use a steamer.
Right? You're nurturing a healthier home.
Yeah.
You're blasting away the germs and bacteria. You're helping to destroy them.
Yep.
Lou will keep doing that, and you got to keep seeing that because no other steamer does that at that power.
Right.
And a good steamer is really based upon the power and performance.
Correct.
We have 14 minutes or sell out, Lou. Over 5,000 are reserved. We have started something with this.
Oh, we
Lou.
absolutely have. I think it's because enough people out there have tried inferior steamers.
Yes.
And you know what I mean? Or what they've done is maybe you got a really good handheld steamer,
Yeah.
but then you went and bought a floor steamer
Right.
too. You have to do both, okay?
Yeah.
This is going to do the floor. It's going to do everything a handheld steamer could do and more, okay? So let me show you something interesting about people's little dirty secret in their homes, and that's this down here. Okay, we're talking about the stove because people will just keep that door closed when company comes over. You'll never see
Don't
inside
look in
their
there,
oven.
Lou.
You'll never see inside that, but look at the burnt-on mess that's right there. Now, here's your options to clean this, okay? Number one, you could use the self-cleaning oven feature that's on here, but that takes hours and it just stinks the whole house up. Or you can use those sprays, those foams you put in here, but again, they stink the house up and you've got to leave them, Adam, for hours and hours and hours, okay? With the Wagner, with no noxious fumes, with no elbow grease, with just a couple of seconds and a few passes, look at how clean that became. And actually, I'm glad that the unit's underneath there because you can clearly see the difference between, you know, where we just cleaned and where we didn't clean.
I think people have had enough, and I think people have said loudly and clearly, listen, look at that.
Isn't that crazy?
People have said, look, I'd rather spend an extra few dollars to get the premium quality to give me the results that I want.
Oh, sure.
The difference is you're buying a $160 steamer for $99 and change. Now, here's the big deal. If you order it today, we will pay the shipping and handling.
Oh.
It is free shipping and handling, Lou's favorite words.
It is.
It is on FlexPay. All Lou would ask of you is what I would ask of you, to try cleaning with this. If you don't adapt to it, if you don't prefer it, send it back within 30 days and get all your money back. If you do like it, like I think we believe you will,
oh yeah,
you will save a fortune and you will find that cleaning these hard to clean areas is easier than ever before.
Absolutely. And that's the thing about it too, is I find I'm cleaning more often now because there's less work involved in it for me, because you know I'm lazy. You know this.
I've always said that about
He's
you,
always
Lou.
said that about me. Always. Okay. But what about if you've got a pot and pan, you know, in your house? Maybe you look at this and you're like, you know, ordinarily you'd scour this, right?
Yeah.
But you'll scratch the bottom of it. You're going to ruin it, okay? Watch when I take the steamer. Notice there's letters etched in this. Watch the way this will even get down into the embossed lettering, all the way down in there, and it's literally just melting everything off of here. We're going to give that a quick wipe, and watch this.
Unbelievable.
Look at the difference right there.
Yeah.
Is that, and it even went into the letters. That's
Yes.
the thing that I always like to show people, is how it gets right down into those letters right there. That's something that if you were scouring this, you'd be digging that out with a toothpick, but you didn't have to.
Nooks and crannies.
Nooks and crannies.
The steam leaves nothing untouched. It
Nope.
blasts everything away. Remember, Lou's not carrying this. It's following him around. And by the way, the reason why we love it, I always lose everything. There's a secret cubby on the top.
I'll show you that in a second.
That stores all the attachments.
All your attachments, you're never going to lose them. Now, Adam, do you have a stinky drain?
Always a stinky drain, Lou.
Always a stinky drain. Okay, if that's a problem for you, maybe your garbage disposal is having some issues, okay? We're going to take the Wagner, we're going to stick it right down the drain. I'm going to pull the trigger on this. Watch the steam that's going to come shooting at us. Now, here's what's going on. I'm sanitizing this drain, but I'm also deodorizing it.
Both.
Because anything that is organic is going to die when it comes into contact with steam. So any bacteria, any germs, look, I mean, it took that long for that steam to clear. So anything like that that's down there, and that's what causes the smell, is bacteria, it's dead. We just killed all of it. We deodorized the whole thing. Now, one of my favorite things, though, is to find dirt in places where you didn't think it existed, okay?
Right.
I'm going to grab this cutting board right here, and I want everybody to just kind of eyeball this for a second, all right? Cutting board looks pretty clean.
Looks fine to me, Lou.
We cut some chicken on here last night. We watched this. We washed it with a little soap and water. But here's the thing. If I take this black light and I put it on here, I want you to see what this is going to reveal. Whoa!
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Wait a second. That's
It's
not
filthy.
clean. Yeah, it's like a crime scene, Adam.
It is.
It's a crime scene, okay? So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my steamer, right? And I'm going to just steam that area that we just saw. And you're going to be absolutely astounded. Now, if this were a wood cutting board, it actually would get down into the grain, although you're getting a facial over there right now.
I like it, Lou.
Boy, your skin is going to be just amazing after this. Okay, so we're done with that. Now I'm going to take my towel here, and I'm just going to give this a couple decent wipes across here, and I want you to see the difference, okay? Now, here's that black light again.
Yep.
Still looks clean to the eye,
Yep.
but look what the black white shows us. So up top here, there's the crime scene.
Yep.
Bottom, just where those gouges are right now, and that's only because I didn't spend enough time on that, but look at the difference right there. I mean, it's dramatic how that changed.
You have no idea how much bacteria and how much germs are living in the bathroom, in the kitchen, on the surfaces. Again, forgive me, you know, it's always easiest to talk about a product that you own.
Right.
This is the steamer that Chelsea and I have used now for well over a year. I asked for it to be brought in as my host pick about 4 weeks ago. That momentum has continued, and it has gone on to receive great reviews and an amazing response. It's a floor steamer, it's a handheld steamer, it's a garment steamer, it's a glass steamer. It's all around the house, but it is a professional steamer, and that is the difference. We sell great steamers on HSN, and they're normally around $70 or $80, or for a floor steamer, $100 and something, but typically they're just residential steamers. Wagner is a company that based this on a stainless steel interior, a stainless steel boiler. They took commercial technology and brought it into something that we can use at home. There is a marked difference between the power and performance and blast of steam that this puts out versus a typical steamer. Over 5,000 sold. We're taking final orders now. Free shipping and handling if you order it today. Lowest price ever if you order it today. Lou, now we go to the floors where we can steam with confidence.
We're going, and I want you to see the attachment that you're getting with this right here, because you're going to get these two extensions that fit on the end of this. You're going to get the bristle brush that you see on here, and you could actually use that on grout as well. And then you get this microfiber pad that fits on here, just clips on there. So you're getting all of this when you buy it. Not to mention the fact that we've got the 8-foot hose on here and my little buddy that's on wheels that'll just follow me around the house, which I love. But let's go down to the floor here. So this is what we call LPV, luxury plank vinyl, that's down here, okay? This, Adam, this is so crazy sticky. If I try to push this, it won't go all around.
Right.
Okay? Now, if I squeeze the trigger, though, I keep stepping on the hose. Here we go. Watch this, Adam. That steam is going to work its magic on this, okay? And it's really just breaking down everything that's on here. But a lot of times in your house, if your floors feel sticky, you know what that is? Old cleaning products.
Old cleaning products.
You know what I mean? If you bought that stuff, you thought, oh, my house is going to smell like a pine tree.
Sure.
Okay? Well, you didn't know that it was going to be sticky as if there was sap on the floor.
Right.
Okay? That's exactly what happens. But look at the difference right there. It took all of that off of there and brought it back to what it was in the beginning. You know what I mean?
You're not scared on that wood floor because it's not a pool of water,
Here,
Lou.
I'm going to jump to that real quick.
Okay.
Just because you brought it up, Adam, now you've challenged me. So watch this. On wood floors, you don't want to use a lot of water because, you know, wood and water bad, all right? But here's what I do. Look at the difference. I pulse it as I go down there. So I'm just squeezing the trigger and releasing it quickly. And what's going on is it's just giving it enough steam to get the footprints off of there, get the paw prints off of there, you know, to get dust, pollen, anything that may have followed you into the house.
Look at that.
Look at the difference right there. And we use so little water, it's practically bone dry already in just seconds. Oh, and best part, if you got little ones, if you got dogs, anything like that, it's sanitizing the floor. So they can just crawl around to their heart's content.
You know, COVID and the pandemic showed us how important it is to stay clean, to make sure you're nurturing a healthier home. This is giving you a more effective way of sanitizing and destroying those germs and bacteria. You don't have to spend all of these hundreds of... Going up in smoke there, Lou. Like that Korea. It's a way to really make sure that you are destroying germs and bacteria without the added expense. And also, one cleaner for the bathroom, another cleaner for the kitchen, one for this service. One product does it all.
That's it.
We are extremely busy. If it was up to me, we'd present this every single day. Lou has flown up especially to present this with us tonight. We're doing 4 minutes left. Lou, I don't want to put words in your mouth. You've done a lot of products over many years. The best steamer I've ever tried.
Bar none.
Bar none, thank you.
Bar none. One last demonstration I want to show you here on the floors. If you've got granite, marble, shiny tiles,
yes,
and you see like all those footprints and everything on those, again, I'm just going to pulse it, and I want to get the dust off of it. I just want to bring back the shine on here. But look at the great job that does, just going back and forth like that. And again, so little water is used that it's going to dry very, very quickly. Adam, I need to go to the bathroom. Oh, here it is. All right, we're going to walk in here real quick. Let me grab which steamer? This one.
All right, guys,
and because it's on wheels, it's going to follow me in here, so I'm going to sneak back here. Now,
And you can do this fast, Lou. That's the joy of this.
No, that's the thing, is I can move very, very quickly with this. And there's, look, I mean, look at how much steam.
Right there.
Oh, and I didn't mention this, but you need to know this. You fill this with 40 ounces of water, you'll get 40 minutes of cleaning time.
40 minutes.
40 minutes of steam. So I could literally stand here and just do that. I mean,
You couldn't do that with any other steamer.
I have never been able to do that because they always want to re-steam. They want to make more steam.
Yes.
So, all right, we're going to use one tool, as you just said, to do 3 different things in this bathroom. Remember, bathrooms are small.
Yeah.
So they have a tendency, like if you use toxic fumes and stuff in there, just you want to choke, right?
Yeah.
We're going to do the grout and the tile. We're going to do the fixture, and we're going to do inside the tub. And normally, I'd be getting 3 different tools, Adam, but I'm getting right into the grout lines here, and look at the copious amounts of steam coming out of this. Now we're going to go down to this fixture. Now the fixtures, if you have your shower caddy above this, what happens? Soap, soap, soap. It drops on there. You get all that nastiness on this, but this will actually melt that soap right off of there. I've tried to clean it other ways, Adam, and I end up just having to chisel it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this melts it. The Wagner will actually melt it off of there. Now look at this, how beautiful and how shiny that is just doing that. Let's go down to the actual tub.
Okay.
If you've got kids and you're giving them a bath every single night,
Yeah.
you get that little ring around the tub in there, right? This is going to take care of that for you. You don't have to buy a special cleaner. You don't have to worry that you use chemicals in the tub where you're going to put your little ones in, because that's a concern.
Sure.
Okay? You got to be careful with. They got the delicate skin. Take a look at this in just seconds. Look how gorgeous that is. And again, one tool to do it all.
And every tool, every accessory is included. Typically, it would be an extra expense. We're including everything, so you can go all around the house. Again, Lou does the most amazing demonstrations.
I try.
Well, and you do. What matters the most to me and Lou is that you try this at home. We have said time and again, we'll spend a little bit more to give me the quality. I know there are cheaper steamers, but we don't like them and they're not powerful enough and we give up on them and then it's just a waste of money altogether. Give me the good stuff and we'll use it because it does what it's supposed to do. This isn't the good stuff, it's the best stuff. It's normally $160. If you order it today, it's $99 and change, and we will pay the shipping and handling. Best opportunity ever, Lou.
Oh, absolutely. And if you get that shipping and handling on this as well, that's incredible. And if you think about all the features this has, the wheels, the storage for the accessories, it's all here. All right, so we're going to do the window one more time. Remember, it could be soap scum, could be lime scale, could be calcium deposits. Could just be that you live someplace where your windows get really dirty.
Right.
Get out there. And by the way, you can use this indoors and outdoors. You can use it on your vehicles. You can use it on your boat, your RV, wherever you want to. Look at that. You can even clean outside furniture with this. And look at that. In just seconds, we have cleaned this whole thing and did it without hardly any effort at all. I absolutely love this feature.
Will you do it one more time, Lou, with the steam? Do the steam.
Oh, you want to do the steam thing? Yeah.
You can't, look at the volume, look at the amount of steam coming out of there.
I mean, there's a lot of steam. Look at that.
This isn't
thick. It's thick with steam.
It's thick. It's not kind of a little puff of steam. It's like it's all there.
This is it right here. That's what you want. Look at that.
And off it goes, Lou.
Hope we didn't need those lights. All right.
Thank you, my friend.
You're welcome, my friend. Good seeing you.
Thank you for doing this for me. I'm
oh,
so
my
grateful.
pleasure.
Oh, my God.
You call, I come right.
I love you for that. Stay right there and please leave a review when you get this home. I think you're going to be so enamored with it. It is the best. Mind that pipe. It is the best steamer out there. Right, how long do we have? Oh my gosh, it's happening. 28 minutes. In 28 minutes, a moment here on HSN, a world first.